everybody, and welcome to the Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with me, Skyrander. Today I got a somewhat new team, or I switched out my Rain Dance team for something else and just went with it today. So I'm going against a guy named Aaron, who is one friend of mine, who is using, he's quite famous for using some OU teams. He's got a Pokemon channel on his own, which I will link in the description, where he has kind of fine materials really. But I'm using a team he's not accustomed to, and for that reason alone, I'm going to give him a really hard time. So yeah, anyway, let's go. I'm not going to talk about this team really. It has Steelix and Gliscor. Oh, what is the Steelbird called? Oh, help God. Never mind. He's going for a Gliscor here anyway. I'm going for my usual lead with Heliolisk. I have Hidden Power Ice. He did not expect that, and I will end up one shot at him. He once told me afterwards that he had a prediction that he couldn't get one-shotted. He had Protect too, so that did bother him a lot that I could one-shot him. So he's going for his Rotom now, while I go for a Volt Switch. Actually going to Volt Switch into my Milotic, who is a good special defensive wall. And he will end up paralyzing me, which means that I have a huge defense too. Oh yeah, you take a Thunderbolt first, right. So while he's doing that... sorry. Went for the coffee. Bad idea. So anyway, he's going for another Thunderbolt. I will recover here, thinking I can stall him out a little and just check out his moveset. So he's going for a Thunder Wave, activating my Marvel Scale. I think it's called Marvel Scale, right? I don't know what is multi-scale. Yeah, Marvel Scale. Which ups my defense by 50%. So I'll end up just Toxic him, and now I am in a good position where I can actually stall him if I don't get fully paralyzed 2 turns. But I was also thinking that I am in a good position where I can use my Heliolisk to Volt Switch into another Pokemon too. And just, since my Milotic wasn't such a good health. But he will end up confusing me, and I was thinking I don't want to risk it because I'm Life Orbed, that doing the double residual damage on me, so I'm not going to risk it and go back to my Milotic. And by that, stall him in out some way. Because I was kind of fearing that his was a Resto Chesto, which I end up not being for some reason, but Confuse Ray works kind of well too. So I don't complain about the moveset. It actually could have worked if it weren't for these two, really. It's not like any other Pokemon that I have can actually withstand what Rotom Wash is really doing. And that is practically why I'm using Heliolisk too, because it has the Water Absorbing and can resist what's it called, the electric damage. So Rotom is actually having it kind of tough in the metagame. Now it's been established a little more. So anyway, going for a Latias. This guy really needs the Soul Dew, because that was pathetic. This is actually the first time I'm meeting this guy since Gen 3, I think. But as you can see, my Milotic takes that quite well and actually takes him out. I never got fully paralyzed any turn here, which is kind of funny, really. So yeah, that was a crit, but it didn't matter. I did about 50% the first time I did that attack on him anyway. So he's going to his Mr. Snuggles. I actually think I will go for Recover here if I'm remembering correctly. And I think I actually get fully paralyzed. Yeah, there it is. So at this point I was thinking, you know, I could Scald this guy. Skarmory! It's called Skarmory, damn it. So yeah, I was thinking I'd go for Scald, getting actually fully paralyzed again. And because he's going for a Sword Stance, I know I have to switch out, because I don't want him setting up on me. So I'm going to my Steelix, and I will eat that Brave Bird up. I mean, that does nothing. So yeah, thanks for playing, I guess. So I'm going for a safe Stealth Rock, because I know I don't have to fear the Brave Bird or whatever other attack it got. But I actually got Whirlwind. So Whirlwind, Spike, Brave Bird, and Roost. Yeah, good moveset really. It works well. Or Sword Stance instead of Spike, sorry. So anyway, I'll almost take it out with the Flamethrower, but I get the burn! So the hack's on my side. So even though he would try to set up one Sword Stance again, he's going to get down by the burn damage. Not that fair. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered in the long run because I max HP and defense. So yeah, I will stay in here, I think, if I remember correctly. Just going for spikes instead of trying to damage me. Which I get, really. I know I could go for something else, but I was going for the safe move last here, not trying to outdone him anyway. And that did a lot. I haven't called mine yet either. But this turret will do a fair amount of damage, really. Consider how high HP I have, but I have actually no special defensive EVs, only 31 IVs. But I will have no trouble taking him out, really. Let's see. He don't have too much left. As you can see, I kind of not sweeping him, but I'm in such a good position against him, so he can't really take me out. So I was thinking, I could go for either try to take him out as it is, or show off my Blastoise. My water spout, tremendous, beautiful Blastoise. Because I was kind of fearing would go for a Mega Form and do something like Will-O-Wisp or Protect or like Taunt, whatever. But he's going for another Protect here, which isn't a bad moveset, real Omega Bennett, consider how fragile it is. But let's go for a safe Destiny Bond, knowing that I will take him out eventually with the Dark Pulse. But no! I go for the Water Spout. And that will equally take him out though. So I don't get the 6-0. He takes one of my pokes out. But I'm actually really, I'll put it bluntly here, I am really glad of this team. It works really well these last battles. And it's because they are walls to walls. And I have some special moveset. I actually switching out between Milotic and Florges. I haven't really decided which one of those I'm going to use. But they both did equally well here. Florges has the upper hand of actually having, what's that move called? Aromatherapy. If my team gets hindered, he is definitely the guy that I can take in and just cover up everything. But that's about it. And as you see, my Steelix works really well. It has to have like the right opponent. I mean, it's not that good, but when it walls for real. I mean, it's not like physical damage actually taken out. I took a Flare Blitz from a Talonflame the other way, and it was Choice Banded, and it was maxed attacked, and it did around 60%. So I'm not getting one shot or anything, the residual damage is huge. So yeah, it's a good wall, and it's a good like sack wall too. Like if you don't need any wall anymore, he's good to just send out. Just for drag until and annoy until he dies. But yeah, anyway, sorry guys, I'm just talking a lot. I'm sorry. Anyway, Aaron, I'm sorry I won this easily. You actually didn't expect both my Heliolisk and Clefable to be that good or be in such a great counter. I'm actually still fearing the Rotom Wash because it definitely is a good poke. And the same goes for Gliscor. Had I not getting one shot in the first round, probably would have a better chance of winning. But yeah, I will link your channel on my page, and for everybody else, like and subscribe to this channel. And you know the usual. Have a nice day, right? Bye, guys.